long before you knew your own potential, before your unique gifts found their expression, and even before you truly saw the person you were becoming. Your path was already being carved out for you. And as you watched others race ahead, building their lives, chasing ambitions, and gathering possessions, you often felt a sense of stillness, a delay, or perhaps even that you didn't quite belong. But what if I were to share an insight with you? What if all those moments of waiting, those paths that closed, and those unexpected detours were not signs of failure, but were in fact a profound form of protection for your journey? This insight is not for everyone. It is for those who have moved through challenges and yet continue to cultivate their inner light. This is for the soul with a deeper path to walk. So, if you have found your way here, understand that it is likely not by chance. You have been guided. And if what is shared here resonates with you, like an echo of a truth your own spirit already holds, then I invite you to pause and listen. Here is a simple yet powerful affirmation for this journey. As my path unfolds in its own time, take a moment, feel those words. To affirm this to yourself and to the universe, type this sentence in the comments below. Declare your intention. Now, let us explore the 9 experiences often withheld from those on a deeper journey before they reach maturity, and the wisdom behind them. 1. The early external recognition. The universe may keep you in the shadows, while others find the spotlight. You will witness your peers achieve rapid success, some seemingly overnight. They receive applause, platforms, and praise. You will see them celebrated, gaining influence and gathering followers, while you may feel like a quiet observer on the shore. This can bring feelings of confusion or even pain, especially when you know you carry a deep purpose within you. But consider this perspective. You are not being delayed. You are being deepened. A life of true impact is not built to entertain or to seek approval. It is meant to inspire transformation, to awaken understanding, and to hold a space for truth, even when it is challenging. Such a task demands a foundation of unshakable character. Fame without inner maturity can lead to a swift collapse. Your quiet periods are not a measure of your worth. They are the sacred ground for your inner cultivation. If your voice were amplified too soon, your own ego might obscure the message you are meant to share. The very spotlight you may desire could become a cage if your character is not yet tempered to hold its warmth without being burned. So, you are sheltered, hidden in plain sight. While some build a stage, you are building integrity. While some chase an audience, you are learning the art of stillness. When your time for expression arrives, it will not be a performance. It will be an authentic offering. And when you are seen, it will not be due to fleeting trends, but honored because of a quiet humility. The universe waits until you are ready, so that what you carry is not just influence, but enduring meaning. 2. Premature abundance. In a world that often equates worth with material wealth, it can feel like a hardship when you are working diligently, yet your resources are limited. While others display lifestyles of excess, you might find yourself navigating the essentials. It's easy to question your own abilities. If you are talented enough, clever enough, or moving quickly enough. But a deeper law is at play. A protective space has been placed around your material world, not to limit you, but to allow you to grow. For a person on a path of purpose, wealth is not the goal. It is a tool for the journey. When riches arrive before your purpose is clear, they can distract your spirit and cloud your vision. Wealth in unready hands can become a force of imbalance. So, this withholding is not a punishment, but a preparation. You are learning to be a wise steward of scarcity before you are entrusted with overflow. Your heart is being conditioned to remain clear and grounded when abundance finally flows. You are discovering that true sustenance comes not just from effort, but from alignment with the flow of life. You are finding that fulfillment is not in what you own, but in living from your authentic core. And when your prosperity does manifest, it will not be for superficial indulgence. It will have a purpose. You will channel it into people, into healing, into a legacy that extends beyond your lifetime. Your wealth will carry meaning, not just figures. Because a soul of purpose does not just make a living, they create meaning. And when you finally thrive, it will not consume you. It will be a reflection of the inner richness you have already cultivated. 3. Surface level relationships. Your nature is not designed for shallow interactions. While many seem content with casual conversations, temporary romances, and friendships built on convenience, your soul aches for something more, for honesty, depth, and genuine connection. That deep yearning, though beautiful, can often leave you feeling isolated. You may ask yourself why bonds seem to fade, why social circles change, or why you sometimes feel like you are simply too intense for others. But you have not been denied connection. You have been guided away from superficiality. You are not meant to skim the surface. You are called to explore the depths. It was never your path to be surrounded by those who could only handle a dimmed version of your light. So, life itself removes you from environments that do not nurture your spirit, from groups where idle talk replaces authentic growth, and from connections where truth feels too heavy. It may feel like rejection, but it is a redirection. Every season of solitude is a sacred space for refinement. The path is being cleared of misalignments to make way for soul-level appointments. Life is teaching you to be complete on your own, to find your center without needing constant external agreement. And when the right relationships arrive, those connections born of shared purpose and spiritual understanding, they will feel like coming home. There will be no need to shrink, to pretend, or to strive. These will be people who see your true nature, who honor your path, and who walk with you not out of convenience, but out of a shared resonance. Your tribe might be small, but its bonds will be strong. Because for a life of purpose, alignment is far more vital than attention. And love without depth is but a fleeting echo. 4. Uninterrupted comfort. For many, the ultimate aim is a life of comfort, a predictable existence free from stress or challenge. But for a person on your path, a state of constant ease is often withheld. Instead, you may be guided into storms, periods of financial uncertainty, heartbreak, and seasons of feeling lost in the wilderness. This is not a sign of being abandoned. It is the training ground for the soul. A strong warrior is not forged in a palace of comfort. They are shaped in the caves of adversity. You are being refined in fire, stretched beyond your perceived limits, deconstructed and reassembled, time and time again. Why? Because your journey is not just for you. You are being prepared for a purpose that requires an unshakable inner resilience. For you, discomfort is not a mere inconvenience. It is a powerful catalyst. It teaches you to listen to your inner wisdom with great clarity. It frees you from dependencies on external things. It sharpens your discernment. While others find their security in stability, you are learning to find your strength in surrender. You are discovering that true peace is not the absence of difficulty, but the presence of a deep inner purpose. The trials you have faced are a form of spiritual conditioning. They teach you that your power is not in what you possess, but in your perseverance. And when life's storms come, you will not shatter. You will rise, because you have walked through fire and learned you are fireproof. You have navigated loss and discovered your indestructible core. That inner fortitude is what is being cultivated. Comfort may be absent for a season, but in its place, you are being given something far more precious: spiritual strength. Embrace the challenge. It is the very furnace that is shaping your destiny. 5. Rapid success. The modern world is obsessed with speed. We celebrate things that happen fast: viral recognition, immediate outcomes, and instant rewards. But the person on a deeper path does not operate on the world's hurried timeline. You might look at your life and feel you are lagging behind. While others seem to ascend in a few years, your journey may feel like a slow, deliberate climb. It is natural to wonder if you are making a mistake or if the universe has overlooked you. But slow does not mean still. Something is being built within you that cannot be rushed. You are not being set up for a single moment of glory. You are being prepared for a lifetime of meaning. Success that arrives too quickly often vanishes just as fast. It has no roots. But you are being planted in deep soil. Your foundation is being laid, piece by piece, with every lesson, every challenge, every delay, and every quiet victory. You are mastering patience, humility, and persistence. You are learning not just how to attract success, but how to sustain it. Because when it arrives, it will not be a passing wave you briefly ride. It will be the summit of a mountain you have mindfully climbed. And once you reach that height, you will not be easily shaken. You will be grounded, centered, and prepared. The universe is not just building your reputation, it is forging your character. If these words are landing like familiar truths, know that you are not alone on this journey. This is a space for those who feel this deeper calling. To connect with a community that understands this path, take a moment to subscribe, and perhaps share this with another who is walking their own unique road. It's an invitation to grow together. 6. The validation of the crowd. It is a deeply human need to feel liked, to be seen, and to be understood. But for a person on your journey, this need is often unfulfilled. You may share a truth and be labeled as difficult. You may walk a path of integrity and be misunderstood. You might try to fit in with a group and still feel like an outsider. This is not because you are flawed. It is because you are different. Life will not allow you to be validated by the applause of others, because that approval can easily become a prison. If you are constantly seeking a yes from the outside world, you may begin to compromise your inner why. And so, life guides you away from people pleasing. It teaches you how to stand in your own quiet truth, how to walk in alignment with your principles, even if you must walk alone. You learn to speak what feels true, even if it causes discomfort. You learn to leave situations that do not honor your purpose. Through this process, you become anchored not in popularity, but in purpose. While others may chase followers, you are learning to follow your own inner guidance. In time, the right people will be drawn to your light, not because you sought their attention, but because you remained true to yourself when no one seemed to be watching. Your life will not be defined by passing opinions, but by a timeless inner quality. Life denies you the validation of the crowd, so it can teach you to find validation from within. 7. The peace of unawareness. Many people live in a state of quiet unawareness, shielded from the deeper currents of existence. They move through life without sensing the unseen energies or the weight of timing. They may not feel the silent tensions or the subtle shifts that you do. But you were awakened. Your spirit perceives what lies beneath the surface. You feel things that others miss: the energy of a room, the intention behind words, the meaning in a quiet pause. This heightened awareness can be draining. It may sometimes feel like a burden you never requested. You might wish you could just be normal and not notice the subtle disharmony in the world around you. But this gift of clear seeing is sacred. You are meant to be a conscious observer. The peace of unawareness is not your path, because unawareness leads to passivity, and passivity leads to stagnation. The universe needs you to be sharp, aware, and awake. That inner restlessness you feel is the call of a higher purpose. You are being prepared to bring consciousness to unconscious places. While some are asleep to life's deeper realities, you are learning to stay present. And though the weight of this awareness can feel heavy, it is also the source of your clarity, your direction, and your insight. Life denies you the comfort of numbness, because you are not here to be numb. You are here to be fully alive. 8. A straight and easy path. Very little about your journey may seem linear, simple, or predictable. While others appear to move forward smoothly, achieving their goals with little resistance, your path may be filled with winding roads, long pauses, closed doors, and unexpected changes in direction. At times, it might feel as though you are lost or stuck, but you are not. You are being artfully guided along a path designed for a purpose that cannot be hurried or reached via shortcuts. Great souls are not shaped on smooth, easy roads. They are forged in the wilderness. That winding, sometimes confusing, and occasionally frustrating path you are on is sacred ground. Each delay is a classroom. Each detour holds a lesson. Each apparent setback is a call to awaken more deeply. The journey is slowing you down to sharpen your intuition, to deepen your trust in your own inner wisdom. If the road was simple, you might arrive at your destination unprepared for what it asks of you. The universe is not just invested in where you are going. It is profoundly invested in who you are becoming along the way. A fast and easy journey rarely builds a resilient soul. Your slow, winding path is proof that you are being built to last. You are being walked through the tempering fire, so that when you arrive, your character, your faith in yourself, and your wisdom are beyond question. For a person of purpose does not simply arrive, they are revealed, and the revealing is always worth the winding path. 9. A full awareness of your potential. One of the most subtle truths about your path is that a full, intellectual understanding of your own power is often withheld from you, not because you are not worthy, but because the timing of all things is essential. Untempered power can be like a fire without a hearth. It can harm more than it can warm. So, in its wisdom, life gives you glimpses rather than the complete picture. You may experience moments of profound capability, perhaps through a powerful insight, a moment of startling clarity, or an experience that shifts your entire perspective. But then, just as quickly, the full feeling may recede, leaving you with more questions. This is because your potential is being revealed to you gradually, layer by layer, as you become ready to embody it. Life is not just showing you what you can accomplish, it is shaping the person you need to be before you wield that capacity. In this shaping process, your ego is softened, your motivations are clarified, and your heart is made humble. The universe waits until your identity is no longer built on external success or the opinions of others, but is rooted in service, truth, and compassion. Then, often around the middle of your life, when many people begin to look backward, you will begin to truly look forward with clear vision. It is then that the pieces of your journey start to form a coherent whole. The rejections refined you. The losses shaped you. The challenges taught you discernment. The universe begins to unveil the truth. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. And you will come to understand that you are not just capable, you are necessary. You were being sheltered not to be dismissed, but to be revealed when the world was most in need of your unique light. So, if you have remained with me to the end, this message was meant to find you. You are not late. You are not overlooked. You are being cultivated, protected, and refined. The challenges were never a punishment. They were proof of your path. If this message has spoken to the truth in your soul, make a commitment to your journey. Subscribe to this space, not just as a follower, but as an active participant in your own unfolding. This is a commitment to yourself, a promise to continue walking your path with awareness. Your most profound seasons are not in your past. They are just beginning to emerge. Walk on. Thank you for listening.